Welcome to the Good to Know Fashion Show, where kindness, positivity, and inclusion never looked so good. Today we are featuring the hottest styles from across the country and meeting the unique designers behind them.
I see people in the airport when I'm traveling, like wearing my shoes sometimes, so it's pretty surreal.
From the coolest kicks to inspiring sportswear.
Try to get away from the doom and gloom of the situation and try to speak more to the healing and the growth process.
We have clothes for the little ones and dresses perfect for a princess.
She's just over the moon happy.
Throw in something fancy or come as you are. We're on the catwalk of kindness.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Lindsay Boach, and this is Good to Know.
We want you to come in here and have the ultimate experience.
Incredible. But that's a good deal. I'll do that again.
I have a strong passion for animals.
It's a wonderful thing when you have a young person that is trying to go above and beyond and do a great thing for the community.
No matter what you're doing, no matter what situation you are in, you can help give back to your community.
The message is that we're all here to take care of each other.
It was a way for me to stay connected to her heart.
I love this. This is just my passion. When you look good, you feel good. You empower yourself.
I think we are having so much fun.
It's basically like a theme park ride every week.
Peace.
Let's get our fashion show kicked off with some stylish kicks, and they have a very inspiring story.
It all started with a number 2 pencil, a piece of paper, and Andrew Little's parents nurturing a budding artist.
They would put me in art classes when I was like really young. And it was something that I just really enjoyed doing, so I just stuck to it throughout school, throughout high school, all while playing sports.
Growing up, Little loved basketball and golf, but his attention turned to sports shoe designing when a college recruiter visited his art class at Nicolet High School.
She put a shoe rendering on the board on the presentation, and she said it was done by this this student that went to CCS, and he was now the design director at Jordan, and he was Black. And I kind of was just like, I never had seen that before. I didn't attribute Black footwear designers at that time.
That moment opened up a world of possibilities that led Andrew to Nike's headquarters in Oregon.
So I was an intern for 3 months, and that was basically just like a 3-month job interview. After the 3 months, I was luckily hired. And
since joining the Nike team, Andrew Little has designed a number of tennis shoes you can find online and in stores.
I see people in the airport when I'm traveling, like wearing my shoes sometimes. So it's pretty surreal. Like it's pretty cool though.
And he has a few high-profile fans to sport his designs, like these slip-on sandals.
Most recently, LeBron, he actually wore a pair of shoes that I designed in the finals for Game 5.
Last year, though, Little, who was once a ball boy for the Bucks, got the chance to design his home team's city jersey.
So it was really about like, how do you storytell and how do you take elements of Milwaukee that, people are familiar with and really, explain that and explore that in a jersey for the city. It was a huge honor. It's still a moment that I can't believe.
As our country is faced with addressing racial injustice, Little believes brand responsibility will be more and more important.
Nike that relies so much on the people and the communities that make them great and that make their product really stand out. And so I'm just happy to be a part of, the Nike brand to really, drive that vision home.
Andrew Little is living his dream as a sports apparel designer, and he hopes that he can inspire other youth to do the same.
If you don't recognize other people in that space, then how will you be able to, attach yourself to that vision?
good, you feel good. And this fashionista in Virginia wants all of her customers to feel that way, no matter what.
I'm in Candyland being here. I really am.
You can label Tara Hall.
This whole top aisle is all of my blazers.
A fashionista from head to toe.
I love this. This is just my passion.
Bizarre Boutique is a reflection of its owner.
When you look good, you feel good. Okay, when you look good, you feel good. You empower yourself.
But Miss Hall doesn't profit from making the most money she can.
I always want to save the world and make people happy. I can't. But you know what I can do? I can do it through my fashion.
Tara Hall's bottom line is all about helping people.
I don't ever want a woman to leave here because she cannot afford something that she see in here.
For customers down on their luck, the VCU graduate offers gently used items for pennies on the dollar.
I always wanted to be a blessing to people. That's what I always wanted to do. I like to put a smile on your face. That's just what I enjoy doing.
The fashion advice, always free, and sometimes the clothes are as well.
So I tell that woman that is struggling, that woman that is going through pain and agony, come and see me. You're the woman that I want to see. I have the fashions for you. It's not even about the cost.
Miss Hall calls her store her ministry.
But at this point in game in my life, God has done so much for me and has given so much to me until I can never give back enough.
Hall, who retired from the IRS after a 33-year career, opened her store just 5 months before the pandemic. The business owner pivoted by teaming up with business and faith leaders to donate food and clothing for the less fortunate. Empowering women is her driving force. Her customers become friends.
I've never turned anybody away, but every person that has come through this place, I feel the reward of a transformation taking place.
Tara Hall, a fashionista who makes people look and, more importantly, feel like $1 million.
Having this Bizarre Boutique is not about as much as the profit as it is to profit the soul of an individual.
Social injustice and unrest in our country last summer was never far from Isaiah Timmons' mind. The Hampton University grad who majored in graphic design grew up in Richmond. He says it felt natural to draw inspiration from events that unfolded in our country when he entered a nationwide contest last spring put on by Target, an HBCU design contest for the company's Black History Month apparel line.
Try to get away from the doom and gloom of the situation and try to speak more to the healing and the growth process that comes from out of that. So my design was literally speaking to us as a community, us as people, stronger together.
Timmons was among the top 3 prize winners after entering this design signifying unity.
I, literally unified them by their afros, leaning back to back, Lethal Weapon style, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. So just that as well, just double down on the whole idea of support and strength that I was looking for.
This is a design that I made.
His message? The words "stronger together" encircling this image that's now being sold as a hoodie inside of Target stores.
This is so cool.
It's never ending in that it's a circle, and that no matter what we go through as people throughout time, we will always have to be supportive of one another, no matter what goes on.
We have so much more to see in our Good to Know fashion show, including some styles designed by kids.
Pick out the fabric choices, help me match the color of the bows, so they're very much involved.
It's Good to Bow.